Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
I'm
we've
ready.
got a special occasion here tonight. We're in California, but we're about to have a beer from Scotland.
Yes.
We heard about this beer, came up on, I think it was a news, matter of fact, it might have been like Fox News or something. I remember seeing this pop up on my computer about a month ago, and I remember immediately emailing my buds, Stephen and Andrew, and saying, hey, we've got to get this beer, because this is the world's strongest beer.
Woo! Beer.
This baby comes in at 65% ABV. Yeah, I mean, wine you're probably anywhere in that 10 to 14%. Yeah. Most beers we have are, in that 4 to 7%, unless they're doubles.
Vodka is around 40%.
It is
Wow.
40. Stoli vodka, Kettle One.
40%
40%.
alcohol.
So this is 65%.
Patron is 40%. Patron.
So it's
seems
like a
impossible.
session beer.
Yeah. This is definitely like a
Do
summer.
you guys have any cuts or abrasions on you?
Like maybe a summer ale.
Just a light one.
So it's a big beer. I know you were wondering, how do they even achieve such a thing? Because there's certainly you have problems with yeast that will operate above 10, 15, and 20% is about as high as you get. A lot of yeast strain just can't operate in that high of an alcohol environment.
So how do they make that?
So what happens with these beers, it's almost like they could call it the Armageddon ice beer, because what they do is they ferment the beer, and then they actually take the fermentation vessel and they take it all the way down to below freezing. And what happens is ice starts to form. Alcohol is resistant to freezing, so the water content left in the beer freezes. Then what they do is they pull out what's left and move it into another fermenter, and they cool that baby down, and they freeze it again. And every time they freeze it, they're extracting purer and purer alcohol out of the beer.
So it's a laborious process.
Very laborious process. And if you're wondering, this is the first time this has been available, and this price on this, this will actually rank up as the most expensive bottle of beer I've ever purchased.
And it's a 12-ouncer.
And how much? Because I want to appreciate this.
Okay, well, I can tell you that the shipping on this beer was almost as much as the price of the beer, because they got to ship it via, it's like air pack, which is like kind of almost the overnight kind of, airborne kind of mail. The beer itself was, I believe, $59 for this bottle, and then around $47 for the shipping. So we're looking at a pretty smooth hundo.
Thank you
for this beer.
Thanks, Max.
And
I'll let you crack it open then.
Yeah,
the things that craft beer man does.
You gotta try it, Hey, I wish I could say that we were at the level that it just showed up in the mailbox because people said,
hey,
craft beer man's gotta try it.
One thing I'll say about the alcohol is a very common thing. A lot of my friends, they keep a bottle of Grey Goose in their freezer, just to kind of remember that alcohol does not freeze. And again, that's only 40%. This is 25% higher than vodka. Let's look at the pour.
I think we're looking at about like a 20 weight on a motor oil scale, maybe 25 weight.
Look at the viscosity.
It's actually not as dark as I thought it was going to be. And I'm sorry about that.
It's cool. It looks like
I'm sorry about this share. I wasn't thinking 12 ounce. I was thinking larger
that
than
is
that.
the weakest head I've seen since.
Doesn't even
and you know what? I was purposely not pouring violently, because I didn't want to shake up anything that might be in the bottom. But as far as the beer itself, there's no question. It's actually lighter than I expected it to be. I mean, it's closer to a brown ale, if you will, than it is, an unbelievable stout. And it doesn't even say what the category is. I think the goal here was not a category.
Yeah, right.
The goal was all about ABV, baby. How do we get the alcohol content up to the
Now,
highest?
Max, hold up the light.
So
it looks unfiltered, am I right, Max?
Yes,
Okay.
it does look unfiltered. And you know what? Are
I
you
don't
not
smell
blown away by the nose?
I don't smell any alcohol.
I mean, we just had Bourbon County Stout last week, which is phenomenal beer, and I smelled the alcohol coming out of that like it was.
You couldn't taste it.
No, it was a
But you
beautiful
could
flavor,
smell
but
it.
I thought, holy crap,
That is flat out weird.
that blows me away. I've
I've
had
had a burn
so
my
many
nostrils.
beers that smell more like alcohol than that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh
Cheers.
My God, I'm afraid.
Be very afraid.
You might be in trouble.
I'm afraid.
Wow.
There's no way that's 65%.
Wow.
There is no way.
Wow.
There's
If that
no
is
way.
65%
There's
alcohol,
no way.
sign me up.
Start talking to me about what it tastes like. I'm dying over here.
I'm not
I want to be
kidding.
there with you.
I could probably down that. I'm not kidding.
Oh, I'm not kidding.
I mean, I'm not
either.
saying the flavor is fantastic.
I'm not saying it's a session beer, but wow.
There's no
I was expecting
way.
to spit it out. It was going to be so
Wait,
unbelievably alcoholic, and it's not.
No, we gotta be bamboozled.
It's
There's no
sweet.
way. There's
I have to ask you a question,
I mean,
Max.
there's
Over about a year ago, we reviewed a beer called the Nogno. It was around the 12-13%. Is it anything like that, or is it just not? Talk to us.
I can't even taste alcohol.
Let me tell you, it doesn't have the hop content, but it is incredibly smooth.
It's smooth.
It really
It's
is.
smoother than a lot of beers I had over the past couple weeks.
I mean, it's just,
There's no way.
It's just blowing me away. Now,
No,
we're going to find out soon because this, my friends, is like, what, 3 or 4 shots? No, it'd be like 8 shots
Yeah, it's like 8 shots.
of a 40
See,
proof.
We have dinner after this as well.
Well, a good shot's about 2 ounces, but it's 65%.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You're
So it's
like
130 proof. It's
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
130
Yes,
proof.
it is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go on the record right
Why
now.
does that not burn when it,
It
goes
doesn't
down?
burn. It's not. I'm gonna say that
You're calling
they got it. I'm calling bullshit.
You call bullshit.
There's no.
He's calling-
Really?
There's no way. There's no way.
I don't know, man. I mean, come on.
I could down this.
There are
Name
laws
anything-
about labeling and
Not
all
in
that
Scotland.
stuff. Enjoy responsibly. Do not drink if you're pregnant, so we're good there. Wow.
There's no.
Once finished in the brew house, this beer is freeze fermented,
smell it
allowing
again.
us to remove much of the water to leave a rich 65% potion.
All right.
Wow.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
It's the best high octane. Come on. I mean,
Oh
it's
my
the
God.
best, even over 15% beer I've ever had.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
So even if it's not 65%, how much do you think they're pushing it? You think they're totally lying and it's like 12?
I don't know.
I mean, come on.
No. What do you think?
I don't know.
Because we're going to do a follow-up. We're going to test this.
So if this
Wow.
if this is anywhere over, I'll just give it 20%, which it says 65%. It is a 5 mugger. This is a 10 mugger.
You know what?
'Cause
We
this
should
is-
probably have a follow-up in about 30 minutes because that's when this is going to hit me. If it truly is 65%, I drink enough alcohol that I'm going to be able to tell you that, hey, this thing is big. And maybe we'll do a little follow-up later tonight because this is a pretty incredible beer. And, boy, if you have the opportunity, if it's anywhere near this, it's unbelievable to me. I mean,
Yeah.
it really is. I'm going to give it a 5 mug because,
That's
first
a
of all,
5 mug,
it's a
no
world's strongest
brainer.
beer, and I just don't feel it. I mean, it's a beautiful, well-balanced, smooth-tasting beer.
I agree.
So cheers from Craft Beer Man and the Armageddon from the Brewmeister in Scotland.
Stay happy.
Stay hoppy, my friends, or stay alcoholic.